Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, yes, depending where you are in the world. We're doing the nighttime devotion from the devotional Maranatha. The title today, Study Daniel and Revelation. Revelation 1 verse 3, Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. A message that will arouse the churches is to be proclaimed. Every effort is to be made to give the light not only to our people, but to the world. I've been instructed that the prophecies of Daniel and Revelation should be printed in small books with the necessary explanations and should be sent all over the world. Our own people need to have the light placed before them in clearer lines. Those who eat the flesh and drink the blood of the Son of God will bring from the books of Daniel and Revelation truth that is inspired by the Spirit of God. They will start into action forces that cannot be repressed. The lips of children will be open to proclaim the mysteries that have been hidden from the minds of men. Many of the prophecies are about to be fulfilled in quick succession. Every element of power is about to be set to work. Past history will be repeated. Old controversies will arouse to new life, and peril will beset God's people on every side. Intensity is taking hold of the human family. It is permeating everything upon the earth. Study Revelation in connection with Daniel, for history will be repeated. We, with all our religious advantages, ought to know far more today than we do know. Angels desire to look into the truths that are revealed to the people who, with contrite hearts, are searching the Word of God and praying for greater lengths and breadths and depths and heights of the knowledge which He alone can give. As we near the close of this world's history, the prophecies relating to the last days especially demand our study. The last book of the New Testament scriptures is full of truth that we need to understand. Satan has blinded the minds of many so that they have been glad of any excuse for not making the revelation their study. But Christ, through his servant John, has here declared what shall be in the last days. And he says, Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of the prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein. The title again is Study Daniel and Revelation. Now, I have mentioned this before. I've been coming to church now it's approaching 21 years. And I remember that I read some parts of the Bible as we do. We read bits here and there and everything. But the first real serious study I did was the book of Daniel. And of course, chapter 2 just kicks it all off, really. With the statue, the dream of Pharaoh, and Daniel's interpretation. And from that chapter, and then studying a little bit of history about those kingdoms, That just opened my eyes to everything about the Bible, and it made me want to know more, read more, understand more. And then off the back of that, I then read Revelation many times. And of course, I didn't understand most of it. But then I did a study many years later, which opened my eyes to that and how much it links up with the book of Daniel and how much Daniel links up with the book of Revelation. So they must, Daniel, I would always suggest read Daniel first, study it, and then move on to Revelation. Gives you a lot of insight and it tells you everything about what is happening, has happened, and what is still to happen. Guaranteed, it is an eye opener, a mind changer. You can't help but change your mindset if you truly understand what's going on. Many of the prophecies says about to be fulfilled in quick succession are being fulfilled now in quick succession. Earthquakes in diverse places, diseases, pestilences, man will think to change times and laws. All of these things have happened or are happening. Wars and rumors of wars. More predominantly, rumors of wars, because there's not very many real wars going on. It's just media attention making us believe there are wars, and there's not much of that going on at all. It's just one big show for us to think all this is happening. And then there's all this hype, and they are looking to. They will create a war. They will. Because they will then draft all the men from everywhere they can, send them out to this supposed war that isn't really real, but they just want to kill off all the men. And especially those that are like priests in their homes and these young men that are reading their Bibles, and especially all the Christians as best they can. It is happening, and it will get worse. As we near the close of this world's history, the prophecies relating to the last days especially demand our study. Read Matthew 24, read Revelation, read Revelation 14, where it talks about the three angels' messages. That again is another study. And then at the end of this, it says, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein." Blessed is he that readeth. You need to study it, and the more you study it and understand it, you will be blessed because your mind will be changed. And you will hopefully see beyond that veil, or step out of the matrix, come out of this matrix they put us into. As soon as we go to school, we get put into this matrix. And then it is hard to come out of unless you're given this truth that God gives us. Any questions, drop a comment. God bless you.